Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Emily. Today we are going to be doing Christmas ornaments. I have 12 Christmas ornament DIYs, so let's get started. We're going to start out using these acrylic ornaments. I got this pack from Hobby Lobby. If you haven't used acrylic ornaments before, there is a film on both sides. So what I like to do is remove the film from one side, apply the paint, and once that's dry, I will remove the film from the other side to apply my vinyl. So for these ornaments, I am using chalk paint and acrylic paint. For the chalk paint, I did notice that I only had to do one coat. With the acrylic paint, depending on the color, I had to do two coats just because, acrylic paint is thinner than chalk paint. But both paints worked really well and they both looked really well with the ornaments. So you can definitely use, either or. So I cut out these decals on my Cricut. I created this decal myself in Cricut Design Space. I did get the saying from somewhere else, the 2022 sucked gas. I saw that somewhere. I cannot remember where, but I did create this design myself in Design Space. And once I sized it, I cut it out on a combination of white and black vinyl, as you see here. What is great about these ornaments is you can personalize them. So I like to make annual ornaments for my family. If you guys are watching, fast forward so you don't see the end product. But I do annual ornaments, so these are great because you can customize them to your whoever you're gifting it to, like their favorite color for the paint or the vinyl, or even if it's just the twine that you're adding to the top, or if you make a bow, you can personalize it that way. So I am using this baker's twine instead of just regular twine that I get from the Dollar Tree, just to make it a little bit more festive. And these are done. They're super simple and super easy, and I hope you guys enjoy the first round of ornaments. For these next 4 ornaments, I'm going to be using these small wood hangers that I got from Hobby Lobby in the wood pile section. I thought they were like the perfect size for ornaments. So I'm going to be doing a variety of different styles with these. So I am grabbing cardstock for this first one. It was in a holiday pack from Hobby Lobby. It was in one of my recent Hobby Lobby videos. So I'm going to apply the cardstock to the front of this wood sign. I'm just going to call it an ornament for the rest of this video. So I'm applying it with Mod Podge. Once it dries, I'm going to apply Mod Podge to the top, and then once that is fully dry, I will poke the holes through the top so that I can use it as a hanger. I'm also going to paint the sides and the back so that it is a finished piece. And while that is drying, I had these Merry signs or they're not signs, I don't even remember what they're called technically, but I got them from the Dollar Tree last year, and they're a pack. So it says Merry, and then the Y is like the deer with the antler. So I'm going to paint that up, and then that will be applied to the front of this ornament. So I'm talking kind of out of order here. Like I said, I painted the sides and the back, like I said, because I like finished pieces. So that is why I do that. Personal preference. You can do whatever you want. So I apply the Merry to the front of it, and I was just gonna apply the twine and leave it as is, but I thought it looked kind of plain, so I decided to add some greenery from random picks that I had. So I'm going to apply that to the front of it, and I think it just adds that little extra something to this ornament. So I grabbed this pick from Hobby Lobby. It was, oh my gosh, it was less than $1 when it was on sale. So I took it apart and I didn't even use the whole thing. So I still have some pieces left over for another ornament. So for this one, the second ornament, I'm doing the same idea, but I'm doing different cardstock, different paint, and I'm going to paint the Mary sign differently. I should have said this earlier. All of these ornaments that I am making for this video were actually made for a craft fair that I had last weekend. So that is why I'm kind of doing similar ones and I'm batching a bunch out. So I'm sorry if it's kind of like repetition for some of these, but I do hope I can give some type of inspiration. You know, if you don't have the exact same thing, but you like the style, finding what you have at home, or if you do have those pieces, but you don't, exactly like the color or, the design, you can switch it up. So for the next two, instead of using the cardstock, I'm going to paint them. So I am painting this one completely white, front, back, sides, and then I'm going to take painter's tape so that I can create kind of like that grain sack stripe style. So it's kind of more, I'll just call it farmhousey because I don't know what else to call it. So I am taking this green chalk paint, which I actually mixed up myself because I added black to it to make it darker, and I am going to paint the front, back, and sides. Like I said, I like a finished piece, so that is dry. And then I'm going to be taking the IOD stamps and spelling out the word Noel. I, again, was like going back and forth on greenery or something else to add to it, and this Christmas tree was a part of a pick from Hobby Lobby, and I thought it was perfect. This is probably my favorite one of my favorite ones that I made. I thought it was so simple but so stinking cute, and I honestly can't remember if it sold at the craft fair or not, and if it didn't, I think I may keep it for my tree. I guess I could make another one myself, but I thought it was really cute. So this one, again, is the same style, same idea, but I'm going to be doing different colors. So this is like I was like a taupe gray, and I really liked the buffalo plaid ribbon. So I decided to incorporate that this time. And I'm going to be using the IOD stamps again, and I'm spelling out joyful. And once I figure out my placement, instead of instead of doing the paint stripe, I am going to be using the ribbon as my line, if you will. As you can see what I'm doing here. So I apply that with hot glue, and then I find some greenery that I want to add to it as well. And I really hope you guys liked this round. Definitely let me know which one was your favorite. Like I said, mine is the Noel one. I just love that one so much. All right, for this round of ornaments, we're going to be using these wood rounds that I thrifted, like months and months ago. But I was like, I know I'm going to use these at some point. So they didn't have holes in them, so I just drilled holes in them so I could use them for ornaments. And then I took some cardstock from the holiday pack here that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I cut out these designs and shapes from that were in Cricut Design Space. They were in like the free design space. I don't pay for like the Cricut membership or anything, so I only have access to the free ones. So those were free. And I am going to be painting each each ornament a different color, and I'm complementing that color with one of the ornaments, because each cardstock was a different pattern. So I'm gonna like match them that way. So I shoot, what do I do? I am not going for total perfection, but kind of close to it at the same time. So here I go, matching up which ones I want, and then I'm just going to apply them with Mod Podge. Super simple, super easy. And then once they're applied, I will apply Mod Podge to the entire ornament to seal it in place. And then I just add some baker's twine. And like I said, these ornaments were super easy. And oh, that's right, what I wanted to say. So if you saw my video 2 videos ago, like the gift idea one, the cardstock that I used for the coasters were actually the leftover or cut out part of the cardstock from these that I used for these ornaments. So if you didn't see that video, I will link it so that you can kind of be like, oh yeah, I see what you're saying now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. For these ornaments, I'm going to be using these wood tags from Hobby Lobby and this pack of keys that I got from Amazon, which I will link in the description for you. There are actually 3 different key patterns or designs that you can choose from in this pack, which is really cool. So I'm going to be making ornaments that say Santa's Magic Key. I was going to make signs, but I thought the ornaments were actually cuter. So I am just applying white wax to the wood tags, and then with the IOD stamps, I am going to spell out Santa's Magic Key. Super simple, super easy, and this permanent ink, I don't have to worry about sealing this ornament because it's permanent. So that's another nice easy step that I don't have to worry about. And I'm just going to pick which key I want. Like I said before, I am batching out some ornaments for craft fair, so I do mix them up, and they're, you know, like they're not all the same pattern or style. So I just will cut off the twine. Oh my goodness, it's super late when I'm doing this, guys. I just cut off the top of the twine, I attach the key, and boom, these are done. I hope you guys enjoy. For these last set of ornaments, I just wanted to show you, I made these last year, but these are just like baseboard trim left over. I cut them down to, you know, ornament size. I painted the strip, you know, multiple colors, and then with IOD stamps, I wrote out Holy and Joy and Noel, and then I just attached twine to the back. These are super simple, and if you have baseboard laying around, these make great ornaments. They are so cute. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments which one was your favorite Christmas ornament. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get out a part 2 for Christmas ornaments in time. I have a lot going on for the holidays with craft fairs and then getting ready to go out of town. So I'm not sure if that one is going to happen, but I do have a couple others planned. One is decorating for Christmas on a budget with like thrifted finds and items that you have around the house. So I have that one coming up. I also have a hutch makeover and decorate for Christmas. I also have a video planned for different centerpiece arrangements for like a dining room table or something with thrifted finds as well as items that you have around the house. So definitely stick around because I have great videos coming out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.